I'm here today with Joe Maranzano and the Thursday afternoon work crew of Mike Buckert, Sean Buckert, and Weldon. This is Joe Maranzano. Joe Maranzano donated this handcar to the Historical Society, and this crew behind me restored it over the last few months. What we have here is a handcar that was used for track inspection, wasn't it?
Right.
Right. Maybe minor repairs?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's so.
Where was this car originally located? Where was it used?
In Smith Creek. From
Smith
that
Creek?
section from Fort Ewing to Smith Creek.
Okay. And did you ever have the opportunity to use this car?
Oh yes. Oh yes. I used it.
Was it fun?
No, it wasn't fun.
A lot of work?
A lot of pumping, I'll tell you that. Especially if you're going uphill.
Yeah. You said, I think, one time when you're going uphill is sometimes it was easier to get off and push it.
Yeah, we did. My goodness.
Yeah. Now, how did you come to get this handcar?
Well, this was in Smith Creek when I went over there in 1950. And I always wanted that car. I didn't get it. If one day I seen something that looked like that but upside down at Rochester, Michigan. And I was supervisor at Rochester, and I looked at it. And I tried to buy a lot of them, you know. So I got my foreman, I said, turn that thing over. He turned it over, and lo and behold, because it was painted brown then. The guy who got it painted it brown. And there had the Smith Creek stamp on it. I said, that's my old car. So I tried to buy it from him. He had a couple cabooses and stuff like that. And he said, nope, I won't get rid of it. But then we got to dickering and that. I says, I've got to have the car. He said, well, I got to have it too. So we got talking. He had like I said, I think 2 or 3 cabooses. He had some other cars there. And I says, how'd you like a motor car? He said, motor car? He said, yeah. I said, I got a few of them home. He said, you have? I said, yeah. So I just come over to my place. So he come over there. And he looked at him. He said, I said, anyone you want. I don't care what it is. I had all different types. I says, I'll give you a motor car for the pump car. He said, well, that's a good idea. He said, well, I have to have something to boot. I said, what are you talking about? He says, well, he says, I got something's antique. I said, what do you think about those motor cars? They're antiques. So anyway, we took her there, and I couldn't get him down. He said, well, if you got $100 in that motor car, and he pointed to the motor car, he says, I'll take it. I said, you got it. Mm-hmm. And that's how I got the car.
Now, when you got it, you had to do some work.
Oh, it was all pieces. Them pump arms, they was bent and that, but I had enough here. All the other iron was in good shape. Mm-hmm. But I had enough here to take the pattern, just like you did, mm-hmm. and I rebuilt it.
Yeah.
I rebuilt it twice.
You rebuilt it twice?
Yeah. Once because we had the accident, then after sitting out all those years on my house, I said, you know, I got a chance to get some lumber. I said, I'm going to recondition it again. So I took it apart, did it over again, and that's what you see.
Yeah. And then you donated it to the Historical Society.
Oh, yeah.
And it sat out in front of the depot there that you also donated.
Yeah.
And it weathered to the point where some of the wood had rotted and the other wood was really weathered pretty badly. And that's where my crew and I decided to take it and take it completely apart and replace all of the wood that was on it, and sandblast all the metal and get it painted and whatnot, put it back into operational shape.
She sure looks good, though. That thing looks good.
Looks good.
I wouldn't mind pumping it if I could get up there and pump it.
Would you want to go for a ride on it?
No. After today, I'm pretty weak today.
Yeah, I know. I wish you could get up there. We're going to have the guys get on this thing and pump it down the tracks. We got a short section of track here. Backyard Living gave us this opportunity, led us to use this, and so we really appreciate them doing it. Neil Byron was the main man that I talked to, and it was really gracious of him to let us use this old abandoned spur.